when Mexico joined NAFTA. The country wanted to modernize, but just what would come after? Insurgent rebels took the South, the presidential candidate was killed. Investors pulled their money out and a crisis ensued. And the expats, the Yanks with their backpacks, yeah, it was quite a thrill. Opportunity to make a buck or two. Perhaps it could help out, they thought they could, no doubt. Oh man, wasn't it cool? And I was down there too, fresh out of school. Yeah.
As the year came to an end and Mexicans had 1997 in their sights, there was a sense that the economic crisis was finally winding down. Whereas protecting cash flow had been the central focus for the prior 2 years, companies were once again putting an emphasis on more long-term growth strategies. Soon, salary increases would finally keep pace with inflation, turning around what had been a horrific period for the Mexican consumer. Still, the damage had been done, and Mexico had lost the luster that it had with the international investor community just prior to joining NAFTA. I, too, had lost a bit of my luster during the same period. Fresh out of school, I was filled with enthusiasm and eagerness to learn more about the country. This footage was taken when I had only been in Mexico for a couple of years. Here's a skinny on why I even have it. My sister Wendy, a filmmaker in New York, had a friend working at MTV who was putting together a pilot show about youth culture around the world. My sister got wind of this and asked me to submit a short video about life in Mexico. I purchased a video camera and shot a piece about how mandatory weekend military service brought Mexican youth of different walks of life together. It came out okay, but the pilot was never picked up by MTV. With a fancy new video camera and nothing to shoot, I decided to produce my own TV show. I'm not sure what I was thinking. There was no place to self-publish such things back in the 1990s. In the end, I only put together one episode, but nonetheless, I continued shooting aspects of my daily life. It would only take me another 30 years or so to discover the footage in the basement and put it to use. So here I was, after a couple years of economic crisis, in a band that was going nowhere and without a clear mission for the future. Not only had my enthusiasm and youthful complexion faded, but after 5 years of speaking only Spanish, my English language skills had atrophied as well. The only time I would use English would be at the end of the day with my roommate John Moody. Decompressing from work, most of the conversations were heavily laced with profanity, so sure, I could speak English, but every other word that came out of my mouth was an F-bomb. Moreover, my melancholy for home led me to over-exaggerate my New York accent to a degree I never actually had when living there. So after 5 years in Mexico, I now sounded like some kind of wise guy from the Bronx. I was facing some cold, hard decisions about my future when my brother Dan contacted me that he was interested in coming down for a visit. That was exactly what I needed. The two of us could hit the open road in my Dodge Dart over the Christmas holidays. There's nothing like a road trip to escape the daily grind and center the mind. Perhaps I could hit the mental reset button during this trip and get some clarity on what direction my life should take. Just as Elvis, Frank Sinatra, and even President Kennedy had done decades prior, it was time to go party in glamorous Acapulco.
We're on our way to Acapulco. I don't know if the car can make it to start with. It'd be nice if it break down to have some light, knock on wood. But we're getting up kind of late nowadays. We should have been on the road maybe 4 or 5 hours ago. It's now 3:45 p.m. I figured by the time we move into Acapulco, it's going to be 9:30 or so. That's going to be a feat.
Just when things are heating up, huh?
Yeah, well, they're going to be heating up, but I hope we find lodging. Because this is the time, it's Christmas season, and a lot of folks spend it in Acapulco.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, we're not making any reservations or anything, we're just going to show up.
Everything will be fine, right?
I'm sure. Worst case scenario, we'll stay to dive, and then we just move on the next day to Zihuatanejo, which I think is the plan anyway.
All right.
But before we do that, I think we got to check the idle because it's not running.
Mexican flag. Okay, we just came from the bank where Josh picked up some money. I think we're a little liquid now, Josh?
Totally liquid.
Totally liquid.
Which is important. Because for a while now, it's just between us, Mexico City, and Acapulco ain't nothing. So we gotta get there safe and sound.
Hey, what's that, Josh?
Our new radio. Chinese made.
Excellent.
Going down Revolucion, we have to swing over to Insurgentes and taking Insurgentes all the way out of the city.
Insurgentes out of the city. Oh, there's our beautiful flag. Whoa! You gotta get an idea how people drive around here. It's pretty amazing.
Shit, I think we screwed up already. You know what?
What's up?
Maybe this isn't the right way.
Shit, we're lost already. Where are we, Josh?
Patriotismo, we're heading in the wrong direction. We're heading north again. We want to go south.
Oh, bummer.
Well, we got to find Insurgentes, and there's the one way I know it. No doubt we're going to get there, so.
It looks like it's going to take us a long time to get there. Speedometer says we're going, what, 0?
0.
Oh, by the way, what day is today?
Sunday.
Sunday, December 22nd, 1996.
That's correct.
Just for the viewers back home.
What's up, man?
Josh has developed a strange affliction down here. It's kind of like a Tourette syndrome. He involuntarily shouts out obscenities.
That's bullshit.
What?
That's fucking bullshit. You're bullshitting.
See, I told you.
Mexico 95. As one would take 95 down to Florida, and from the US of A, we take 95 to Acapulco. Yes, 95 everywhere brings you to heaven, brings you to paradise. It's the universal number for beach.
I got a mind made of mud and a heart made of stone, and this trouble goes right down to the bone. Ever since you left me, I've been here all alone. I got a mind made of mud and a heart made of stone.
What do you think this is going to cost us, Josh?
40 pesos.
40 pesos?
Buenas tardes, just to get out of the city.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Gracias. Just to get out of the city, man. Just to get out of the city. That little stretch we just did cost 40 pesos.
Wow, that's like $5 just to get out of the city. It's almost as bad as going into Staten Island. Or leaving Staten Island, I should say.
There's an empty space inside me, but I look the same. And although I feel guilty, I know it's you to blame. If I ever meet another, it'll be the same old game. There's an empty space inside me, and it's driving me insane. With my ticket and no baggage, I'll be on my way. With no memories to haunt me, it'll be a sunny day.
What's up, Dan?
Hey Josh, how's it going?
Alright, what are you doing?
Well, we had a little problem here coming down I-95 or whatever they call it here in Mexico. It seemed we lost a bunch of lights, and we had to stop here in the Pemex station and
what was the problem?
do a little work. So it took us a while to figure it out, but there seems to be a fundamental flaw in the whole fuse box. We did a little what do you call it, Josh?
Jerry rigging?
Little jerry rigging, and I think we're on our way again.
Perfect.
There's a diesel engine coming on that southbound line, and although I hear it rumbling, it's sure taking its time. And when I ride that rail, well then I'll be a-flying. There's a diesel engine coming that'll leave this all behind. And when I ride that rail, well then I'll stop my crying. There's a diesel engine coming that'll free my mind.
We drove all this way just to find Vegas.
It's not a problem with me, Dan. I love Vegas. I've never been to Vegas,
Well, now you have.
but I like the bright lights, man. I like the bright lights.
Josh says he needs a drink and a Baskin Robbins. Sounds pretty good to me.
Oh, we're gonna eat, right?
Oh yeah.
What are we gonna eat? Seafood?
Didn't you promise me the best damn meal?
The best damn meal you've ever had, Danny.
Yeah, awesome. That's great. I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to it.
Probably the best meal you've had, just because we haven't eaten anything all day since those turkey tacos we had.
Oh look, there is bowling. Looks like that's on the agenda.
Too far.
Let's describe this for the folks back home. What's it like?
Hot, muggy, crowded, bright.
Okay, we're parked right here outside the Quality Inn. And Josh has just gone inside. There he is. He was going to check on occupancies. We're thinking we might have a little trouble. What's up, Josh?
I imagine this thing has got to have like 200, 300 rooms. It's booked up.
Wow. Let's get a little look at it. It's so big. It's grande, no? But no room at the inn tonight.
Still charging, man. Dan, where are we? What's going on?
Well, we're still here at the Quality Inn. We're smoking our celebration cigars because the car, after we turned it off to check on rooms, wouldn't start. So we had to let the engine cool for about an hour, and then in a little Hail Mary thing, give it a go.
Perfect. More like an hour 20, Dan, no?
Something like that. Josh bought these cigars, and we decided we wouldn't smoke them until the car started. And as you can see, we're feeling quite relieved and in a celebrative mood.
What are our options at this juncture?
Well, it's not looking too good as far as the room goes. It seems this place is pretty crowded, and it's about 800 pesos for a room. So we're contemplating moving on and putting Acapulco in our rearview mirror. Where are we, Josh?
We're at the Hotel Diana or something like that, 2 blocks from the beach, which is not very prime territory. So we paid $345 plus tip $350.
All in all, pretty good deal.
All in all, pretty good deal for a night in Acapulco. We're gonna have some fun right now. Put it in perspective, this piece of shit cost 350 pesos.
That's no piece of shit. That
Oh, this thing rocks.
thing did us pretty good the whole ride here.
Sounds great, no doubt about it.
Look at that. Look at that mirror.
Acapulco's an expensive town. We're
Yeah.
pretty lucky we got housing.
That's right.
So, you know, we're 2 blocks from the beach. We're gonna go and get some eats.
Lovely wall art.
This place is a shithole. There ain't no doubt about it.
Josh, you're smoking in the room.
So what? This room stinks already. You know what I'm saying? What is
Yeah, I
that?
hear you.
We got a York air conditioning unit. Pretty key because it's fucking sweltering over here.
That's right.
We got like some soap and shit.
Uh-huh.
We got a pretty big bathroom.
Oh, it's nice and cool over here by the York
Oh
machine.
shit, I'm sleeping over here. I mean, if it weren't for the blue coloring, this place would look like a hospital. It looks like a hospital. But I think what we need to do, I think we're not as liquid as we were before because we paid all those tolls. That's an expensive road. We paid for a night.
That's right. We saved a lot of money in this room too. We
Oh, no
saved,
doubt.
What, like 75 pesos?
Well, there was another shithole, one block closer to the coastline, and that was 420. So we saved 70 pesos. We can go out and have a drink or have like
All right, let's do that.
appetizer.
All right, to the home viewers back home, we'll see you later.
Wait.
Beautiful Acapulco. This is our hotel. You couldn't tell it's such a rat hole from out here. And it is morning. Hey, Josh.
Morning.
What's up?
Oh, you know, just contemplating my sleeping disorder. It's 12:30.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
You must have gotten a good night's sleep, huh?
Yeah, like 9 and well, you got 9. You read for an extra hour. I got 10 hours of sleep.
What are we gonna do now?
I think we gotta get out of this rat hole. Put the stuff in the car, go have some breakfast, and head out. It's time for us to move on, you know?
Ah, there's Josh. I guess time to get going. Hit the road, so to speak. Hey, Josh.
What's up, man?
Time to go?
Yeah, you want to ride?
Sure.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Let's go to Pie De La Cuesta, man.
Pie De La Cuesta. Adios. Oh, this is very nice, huh?
Let me go ask. Administración.
I just think you
Hold on.
gone with it. One of the husband's ladies.
¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes.
Hola.
Ok, y acceso a la playa aquí, ¿verdad? Sí. A
Está
ver,
bien.
a ver. Esta es playa y la bahía está de este lado.
La laguna, esta es la playa.
¿Cuántas noches van aquí? No sabemos todavía, pues según una o dos.
Bueno, me informan luego porque yo no estoy, como se está vendiendo
Ok,
en los cuartos.
ok, perfecto. ¿Y el coche dónde lo estacionó? Going down.
Josh. What's up?
That's what I asked you.
Oh, well, you know, it seems to be after 10 o'clock. And being that we went to sleep at about 8, had at least 14 hours of sleep, thereby proving we do in fact have some kind of a weird sleeping disorder.
So what's the plan now?
Oops. Well, we're gonna do a little walking around, look for some place to eat, and then maybe hit the beach for a little reading and napping. What are you planning to do, Josh?
Sleeping.
Sleep? It's a good plan. We're here. Pie De La Cuesta is an isthmus. Isthmus, however you say it, still means the same thing. We're still looking for food, actually. Thinking the Macarena. Macarena! This is where we have chosen to eat. We think because there's a few people here that the food might actually be fresher due to turnover.
Oh dear Lord. I got a club sandwich with French fries.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think we're a little confused here though. It's 11:30, so it's probably theoretically still breakfast time.
Oh, look what I got.
What do you got there?
I got tres burritos. Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful.
Got some sauce for it. And once again, our beautiful view out on the water as we enjoy our breakfast at like noon. We just ordered a couple drinks, sans the caffeine, right?
Well, we don't know that yet.
Okay.
Guy didn't know what caffeine is.
Well, we just had lunch. Now we're walking back. We're going to have a couple of these ice cream things called Extremes. They're very good, and then we're going to sit out on the hammock. Of the border, down Mexico way. That's where I fell in love when the stars above came out.
Okay, I know I shouldn't be interrupting this fine piece of cinema verite, but I feel it's time to add some retrospective insight here. If Dan and I went on a road trip in search of self-discovery, what we got instead was a series of car breakdowns and a severe case of caffeine withdrawal. Singing South of the Border with my brother seemed less of a celebration of the country we were in and more of a throwback to our times growing up together in Fishkill, listening to Don McLean's version of the song. Dan and I would go on to do some more beach going, but effectively our work in the Acapulco area was done. During my nearly 5 years in the country, with extremely limited communication back home, everything that happened in the United States seemed like a dream. Likewise, when I would briefly visit the States, life back in Mexico would in turn become some sort of hallucination. In light of this, the rediscovery of my relationship with my brother was part of a mental process that I needed to go through in order to merge my two worlds. Perhaps these 10 to 12 hour sleep sessions were exactly what I needed to emerge from my Rip Van Winkle Mexican experience and attain a single unified life.
South of the border, down Mexico way.
Though at this point, what we really needed was to find some leaded gas for the Dart and get out of Dodge.
¿No tienen Nova? ¿Nova? No. Ah, ok. Gracias. Con permiso.
We'd eventually find some fuel at a Pemex on the highway, along with some roadside ice creams, much like the ones we had been subsisting on for the last several days.
We're in search of our ice cream still. We've been on the road for how long you think?
An hour?
About an hour maybe. Ah, there it is, Bambino. Our favorite. The extreme?
No, let's have cola de tigre. Or time for you to try something good.
We've settled on the Bonagana and Tiger Tail. Some kind of a juice by Boeing.
Gracias.
Adios. Can you take over the wheel for a while? Yep. Good. See what we can do with this baby. Good. Is there another gear?
3. Basically, you're gonna keep it in third the whole way.
Cool. I think I can handle that.
Alright.
I got a mind made of mud.
All fueled up, we'd eventually make it to Tepoztlan just outside of the city, where we toured the cathedral, caught a bit of a Christmas play, and dined on some fine Mexican food. Unfortunately, it was then that I realized that it was the day of the week that my car is not supposed to be on the road, as per the Mexico City anti-pollution laws.
What are you doing? I'm trying to sleep.
And I want you to tell everyone where we are, what's going on.
Well, we're just outside the city limits, and we have like another hour to kill, or else we'll be arrested for driving the car on the wrong day.
Alright, you guys sleep.
Alright.
I'm gonna go urinate. You already urinated, didn't you?
I already urinated.
It's a couple minutes to 10.
Oh. Is it really?
Yeah.
Man, I slept really deep.
You had a good sleep?
Yeah. Sleeping disorder allows me to sleep anywhere.
Yeah!